welcome to Improv World. This is Todd Thornton here. Now from last night you should remember the stage, but Simon was building a Geiger counter on live chat, for those of you who were there. Well, he is currently going to show you exactly how it is working and testing it between background radiation inside and outside. And now I must raise the bin, so that's all from me. Yes, as Todd discussed there, we've got the indoor background radiation and we've got the outdoor background radiation. Let's show you the difference. It didn't react to the outdoor background radiation any differently to last night, but I walk out the garden while it's raining and it's clicking away quite happily. Now it's currently raining. Let's go to the garage where we got the best results. Hear that? Either we have something radioactive in our garden, or that is a pretty high radiation level. But I must get in before the rain destroys my camera. So that is part 3 of the Geiger counter build. Tested and working. I did want to go to uni to test it, but the tutor's ill, so there's not much point going in. But I must get out the rain. That's brilliant. I am chuffed. My Geiger counter works. I can't find any sources in the house. Little did I know outside was the best source all along. Thanks for watching. Turns out glass has actually helped shield it, despite the tube being glass itself. Well, there's definitely no hanging washing out today. I don't know if the background radiation outside should click that much, but it's conclusive proof, as far as I'm concerned, that my Geiger counter works, and that I have successfully built a fully functional Geiger counter with a clickety-click speaker, a flashy light which is a neon, and of course an analog gauge, which are the 3 main requirements of my Geiger counter. I ought to drill a little hole for the neon light actually, which means I can get on to finalising the design and getting it cased up appropriately. Look, there's loads of mine and Richard's teddies from when we were little. The Ruxpins, Richards, I can't remember what the Husky, that was one of Mav's, the Dalmatians were mine. Teddy's were Richards, some of them Mum's. But yeah, part 3, Geiger counter success rating. Let's say, because of the housing difficulties, 98%. But I'm going to be rectifying that as and when. But I now have a clickety-click Geiger counter that literally cost me the price of the Geiger tube, which I'll have to look up. I think it was about 11 quid or something. It wasn't cheap. Geiger tubes weren't cheap, but it was the cheapest at the time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Well, as bonus video to my last video, and it's looking good, it might not ask for a disc 4 because I only have 3 discs. I'm installing DOS 6. This came in a batch of stuff with discs that were being thrown. Remove all discs from disk drives and press enter. No problemos. Let me put the camera down. You'll notice that's one of the monitors from my room, which has now been transferred out here to the garage for this exact purpose, for playing with computers out here. Ow, I just stabbed myself with something on the floor. And with what I've been doing,
MS-DOS is now to restart your computer with press enter. No problemo. So we'll just move that away. Clean off the dust off the lens, which it's decided to focus on. There we go. Now we should get normal focus back. Come on. Oh, one of these buttons that normally seems to work. I can't remember which one it is though. There we go. There we go. So my electronics pile has been cleared up there. That's the piles of crap to go. That's stuff to be stripped of components and parts. I'm tempted to just save the skybox and stash it away. That camera needs that at home. That's that is where this computer is going on here with my 95. The calculator there will probably live on that too. Those two laptops are going to be stripped for parts, and there's my heat gun, and there's a box of loads of bits in. That circuit board needs to be stripped off from an old telly. And we have DOS has installed. D-I-R. Fantastic. We have a live DOS machine. Now, as suggested by Mr. Electric Adventures, Tony, who's in Australia, we have this. Windows 3.11 Microsoft Windows for Workgroups, which has all the networking drivers on and was a highly recommended one by him. So this is what we're going to put on here. So we shall type setup. It's nice to actually finally have some proper install discs for DOS. Let's see if Shell works. Shell. Because I know that was new with DOS 5. No. I have to see if I can ever find a version which Shell actually works on. But then again, Shell could just be an external program. I'm quite curious about it. I just saw an old advertisement on YouTube and I've been curious about it ever since. I might as well give you a view of the inside of this, which is like standard PC stuff. I have to figure out a way to make these hot swappable between those two. Flick of a switch. However, I do have something that could make that potentially possible. These. I'm thinking, yeah, I could use these. That might just work, I don't know. I'll put some more thought into it at a later date, probably in the next few years, probably. But we have DOS installed. Shall we show you a boot of the machine? I know PCs aren't normally what you lot like, but hey. It's an old PC from the 90s and it's got a 5¼ inch floppy drive, so that will have to be retro enough for tonight, and I need to do a little tear down of that thingy there, and I'll probably have to blank out my mum's car's number plate as well, because I probably accidentally caught that in. But anyway, that's what the magic of editing is for. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Mum's number plate makes me laugh because it has some smutty number and letter combinations. Boots quickly. Thanks for watching. Righty then, we have Windows 11 set up for the correct settings, all to English rather than US, which is quite annoying that it defaults to that by default. And so the files will be copied and this will take however long it takes. It's actually quicker to install this than it is a modern version of Windows. It's crazy. It's absolutely bloody crazy. It should be the other way round. I don't like the idea of this computer living out here through the winters though. Stuff tends to die over the winter. I find that out here. And you can see my car, my mum's car, off to the edge of the screen. Mum's car, back from the days when we had money. Now we just have me scavenging computers. And there's my remote control car that I really must put out and play with at some point. It's fun. And there's what I'm keeping of the Xbox 360. The motherboard is currently in the process of being stripped. Got the chipset off. Excellent, we need to insert the next disc. See you when this is installed. Bye. After a few hiccups, aka the disk drive playing around, We are there. Cave Johnson, we're done here. No, I said it wrong. This is Cave Johnson. We're done. Watch this. The shit box is dead. Hopefully it's a disk drive error because I've got a spare one in the garage from my brother's old machine. Yeah, they really fixed that problem. Where's the input button? Here it is. And we want this one. Do we have an error message? No. It's completely fucked. However, there is something called precursive maintenance. But it's going to require more than precursive maintenance to get this up and running. I don't know if I can be asked to spend the money to replace this. The bloody bastard thing is a lot of money is already spent into it. There's a lot of games I can't play anymore. It takes the fucking piss if you ask me. I don't think there's much point scouring eBay for second hands because they'd just be as shit as this. Oh well, such is life. Just have to play the beeb, won't we? It's not all doom and gloom. Here's a bit of advice if your shitbox red rings. Yank the power cable out while it's on. It lives! Now let's do all the SETI up things. Thanks for watching.